Come with me, with Tava, no places too far. Come with me, with Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this fly with me, with Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this fly with me. With Tava, no places too far to go.
Come on and go with me. What's up, Tava Nation? Happy Wealth Building Wednesday. It is yours truly, Miss Jazzy here. I'm going to be serving as the host for the Wealth Building Wednesday in the absence of our girl, Miss Lachelle Pierre. But I want to take an opportunity. I see you, Miss Patricia Ryan. Great day to you as well. Happy Winning Wednesday it is for those of you that are live with us right now. Definitely take an opportunity to share the live with all of your team members. Let everybody know it is about to go down. And I promise you, you want to keep it locked right here because I have some exciting news we're going to share. One of our business partners is going to be sharing her information about her story and journey with Tava. We're going to be inspired. We're going to be motivated. But most importantly, I want y'all to drop some love in the comments and let us know where y'all checking in from. I know there's people literally from all over the world that rock with us. Tava Strong, yours truly. I'm right here in the upstate of South Carolina. So I want to say good afternoon, everybody. Hey. Happy Wealth Building Wednesday to you, Dayron. We appreciate you guys so much for rolling with us. I hope you guys are doing well. Now, I don't know about the weather in y'all neck of the woods. It's a little bipolar here. We had some liquid sunshine to start off the day, but it's supposed to be up like 70 degrees here in South Carolina. So I tell you what, for those of you, wherever you are, just know I'm sending some love to you on the very first Wealth Building Wednesday of the year. And I'm so humbled as well as honored that I get to share it with each and every one of you. So again, good afternoon. Happy Winning Wealth Building Wednesdays. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing okay? Let me see who else we got checking in. Said Bird City, Baltimore. Okay. What up, Miss Valerie, Simpsonville, South Carolina? Hey to everybody. Grand Rising. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Whatever time you're going to see this live, right? But the fact that we are here and I'm super excited for all the things to come. If you guys had an opportunity to tap in with the Power Hour with our CEO himself, already talking about being in the first quarter of the year. Listen, if y'all ain't ready, y'all better get ready because some of the things to come of what's happening over here in Tava Nation is going to continue to bring some momentum, bring some excitement. And I'm just super duper. Okay, Snellville, Georgia, I see you in the building. St. Louis, the Lou is being represented. So good afternoon to you as well. All of my Tava family. I always say my brothers and sisters from another mother. That's what I think of you all are. The men, I call y'all the gatekeepers. But what up, sis? What up, fellas? Happy, great day to you, Miss Tequila, as well, representing the ATL. Good day, everybody. So listen, I'm definitely not going to belabor the time. I'm just super excited to hear what's going to be able to unfold today. I've got a very, very special announcement that I'm going to be dropping from our CEO himself. Y'all know that we talked about a couple very important days within Tava that we're going to make some major announcements. So I want to make sure you stick around to hear a little bit more about that later on in the broadcast. So good afternoon again and happy Wealth Building Wednesday it is, because what we're doing within Tava. I mean, I know y'all been seeing a lot of the new marketing, what's happening. Mr. Lloyd talked about investing in a whole new marketing company that's really continuing to put us on the map as Tava becomes a household name that, we're out here living the Tava lifestyle. We changing lives, bodies, and bank accounts, right? And we so much so want all of us to be able to have a clearer vision of what 2023 is going to look like for us. And so, what up, Miss Kiki Sanders? I see you, sis, representing Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Again, there's people from all four corners of the earth. And y'all know we just getting started good. So imagining, even in my mind, I remember Coach TK, big shout out to her as my personal sponsor. She would always talk about, we're thinking about just having our local folks and people that we know up under us, but imagine a whole country of business owners coming up under you. So I'm looking forward to the new and the great things to come in this upcoming year of what the whole 2023, as our CEO mentioned, this being a year of deliverance for us. I don't know about you, but there's some things I know personally I need to be delivered on. Sometimes I need to be delivered from myself. But I am so excited just knowing that I've been sticking and stay a little over a year and a half now with Tava. And I promise you, I am Tava strong. And you know what? Ain't nobody going to trip me out my spot. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take an opportunity to just really make way for one of our featured special guests of this Wealth Building Wednesday. Many of you probably have seen her, you know of her, but I want her to be able to introduce herself to the world, literally, to talk a little bit more about her journey and how she's progressed with Tava, why Tava. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring around Miss Miranda Major. Welcome to the live, Miss Miranda, and want to give you an opportunity where you can be able to share your story, share your testimony. I see you rocking your Tava fit, sis, but welcome to the live. If you'll unmute there so you can be able to introduce yourself and just kind of tell everybody who you are, what neck of the woods you're from, and how long you've been with Tava. Let's talk about it, sis. I was thinking we was having some audio issues there, but again, that was Miss Miranda Major. We're going to see if we can bring her back in just a moment. So as we are checking that out and see what's going on, let me go ahead and drop this information. Y'all ready? If y'all ready, put it in the comments. I don't know. I'm telling you, this is hot off the press. And I promise you, the fact that I actually get to announce it, and it's so funny because I feel like I've been in alignment because I've been talking about, even with myself, about this. So y'all ready in the comments? I don't know. Tequila say she ready. Anybody else out there ready in Tava land to find out what's going to happen on this coming Saturday, January the 7th? Drum roll, please. Okay, I see Patricia Ryan say she ready. Kiki say she ready. Okay. All right, here it is. So y'all know that our first lady, Miss Shantae Lloyd, right? When we were at our 30th anniversary, dropped the vision behind this whole falling in love with yourself again, right? Well, the banner is going to be dropping tonight with all the details that we're going to be hosting. Y'all ready? We're going to be hosting a virtual vision board party via Zoom, falling in love with myself again, It's going down this Saturday, January the 7th. Okay. Bring your magazines, bring your visions, bring your sexy, bring your whole Tava gear. Look, we're going to dress the part, but we're going to have a great time of really just mapping out a clear vision of what this whole falling in love with self again is truly going to look like. I already have decreed and declared it's definitely going to be a global kind of international movement. Can't y'all see people literally all over the world posting how they're falling in love with themselves again? So listen, get ready. And then what TDJ said, get ready, y'all, for the vision board party. It's going to be a virtual this Saturday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, Bring your magazines, bring your boards, bring your scissors, your glue, your markers, whatever you need. Bring your drink, right? You can go ahead and put your detox tea, that Bacia, in a nice champagne glass and sip on it while we really make our visions clear. I'm super excited to be able to support our First Lady, Miss Shante Lloyd, as being the host of the very first of the year. So they'll never be the first. So you definitely want to be a part of it. You don't want to miss it. You need to invite your friends, your mama, your cousin, your frenemies, and anybody else that really want to be a part of it. But no, most importantly, we're going to hone in on that falling in love with yourself again. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. I'm already thinking in my mind, honey, you know, I'm going to set the tone and the stage. So y'all get ready. Miss Jazzy going to be in the building. Anybody else going to plan to show up for the virtual vision party? Anybody? All right. Well, listen, with that being said, you can say you heard it first right here on Wealth Building Wins. Let's go back to our sister from another mother, Miss Miranda Major, and she's going to come around at this time again. Welcome back, Miranda. Welcome back, sis.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So listen, I'm going to just give you the floor for a moment. Help people to understand who you are, where you're from, and your why within Tava.
Hello again, Tava Nation. How is everybody doing? Those of you that don't know me, my name is Miranda Major, and I am bringing you greetings from the great state of Atlanta, Georgia. I am a mother of 4 adult kids, a grandmother of 4. I don't look it, do I know? But I reside in Atlanta, Georgia, as I said, and I was introduced to Tava maybe about 2.5 years ago, and I stuck and stayed, okay? I'm not going anywhere. Tava is an amazing company, and I love all of the products that we have to offer and the products that we are going to offer in the future. And everything that Tava has done for me, I'm more healthier than I was before I joined Tava. I just see so many improvements with me taking the products. Can you guys hear me? Miss Jazzy, you there?
Yes, we can hear you now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a delayed reaction on my end, so I don't know if it's you guys can hear me or not. But yes, Tava is an amazing company, you guys, and I was introduced to it through my amazing coach, Miss Shanita Schamberger. And I'm proud to be a part. Like I said, I just can't stress that enough, how proud I am that I said yes. I'm sticking and I'm staying. I'm a 120 wealth builder, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay, you guys.
Well, we're so excited for you to be on the boat, honey. And so here's the one question, Miranda, too, that I would ask you, because I know you've been showing up at events that you qualify for. I've seen you, and the fact that you being a product of the product. Let's talk about your journey as far as any testimonials, your personal journey that you could share since you've been using Tava's products. What have been your results?
Well, since I've been using the products, you guys, I have actually lost 22 pounds.
Wow.
Yay me. And my hair is actually growing with the Valet 30. It's longer than this. It's twisted up now, but it's actually down my back since I've been taking the products. So my journey is not finished. I got some more work to do. And as long as I take my products and follow the plan, I should be great.
Well, I'm so happy for you. Can y'all show some love in the comments? Like 22 pounds. Listen, that is a big deal. Yes, and I know for someone that's watching, that's just encouragement that if they keep going, they can look. If you can do it, they can do it too. So there's people that may be watching Miranda again. What would be your word of encouragement? Because I'm sure throughout your journey, there may have been times you got discouraged or maybe you cheated a little bit, but for someone that, it may be a part of their New Year's resolution to shed those unwanted pounds, what would be your word of encouragement for them?
My word of encouragement would be stay prayed up. think about your health. Your health is your wealth. If you're not healthy, then you can't enjoy life. Think about your lifestyle, the way you live, the way you eat. Make sure that you're taking intake, make sure your intake is healthy intake. So I would just say pray, manifest, affirmations, all of that.
Absolutely. Well, listen, that is some words of wisdom from our Tava sister from another mother. Can y'all show some love in the comments for Miss Miranda Major for just sharing her story, being a product of the product, looking the part. We love you, sis. So thank you so much for being a part of Wealth Building Wednesday. So again, Tava Nation, I'm super excited. I hope you guys, maybe if you was late to the party and you didn't hear the official announcement that part of what I would say the exclusive news of what's happening this weekend, as our CEO had already mentioned on January 7th, something really special and major was going to be announced. And that's the fact that we're going to be having our very first virtual vision party hosted by our co-CEO and First Lady of Tava Nation, Miss Shantae Lloyd. So listen, I want to encourage you right now. You got time to plan between now and Saturday. Get your boards. Even if you already done one, do it again, honey. We're going to be talking about falling in love with yourself again. The official kickoff for the vision board party is going down at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So go ahead and mark your calendars now. So when the information drops this evening, you'll be sure that you do not want to miss being a part of the vision that I know will be cast amongst our organization, that we can be in the know and really rally behind and get behind this global international movement again of falling in love with yourself again. I'm falling in love with myself again. I don't know that I really stopped loving myself, but you know, every now and then it does your body, your mind, and your soul some good when you can just love on yourself. So I love the concept. I love the idea, and I can't wait to hear more. So will y'all meet us on the Zoom, on the virtual vision party this Saturday? I hope you guys gonna be there. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, because this is Wealth Building Wednesday, we do have a very special guest that I would be considered to coin as our financial expert. That's going to bring around some information for us. We're going to be talking really the money side of life, anything from like taxes and banking, accounting. This is so important that we really be able to understand this information as we are the CEOs of our own organizations within the organization of Tava. And when you have the experts that can come on and talk about it, listen, who wouldn't want to find out more information that will help us to be able to continue to win and build and be successful on this journey of entrepreneurship? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to take an opportunity to welcome to the live Miss Latasha Kennard. She is going to be our expert today as we're going to be talking. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Tava Nation Wealth Building Wednesday. I definitely want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself as we're going to be talking about some good information today, right?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Mic check real quick. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, wonderful. Well, hello, everybody. I see y'all getting it in the chat. I am so excited to be here. My name is Tasha, and I am the CEO of Goddess Stay, rhymes with Namaste. And Goddess Stay really embodies the fact that you have the power to take control of your finances. And I acknowledge that you are not helpless, you are not hopeless, and you are not powerless. You have everything that you need to take control of your finances today. I started my career in corporate America managing $100 million budgets for some of the biggest brands in the world. And what I noticed while I was working there was I'm around, Black people who are making more money than they've ever made before, but the network ain't growing. And so I decided to do something about it. So I used the skills that I learned in corporate America with everyday people, working professionals, entrepreneurs, first generation wealth builders, and I helped them grow 6-figure income and 6-figure wealth.
Wow. Well, listen, that is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to have you share this platform with all of us as business owners and entrepreneurs. And so I just wanted to kind of jump right in and just ask you a couple questions that I'm sure that many of us could really benefit from. And so I guess the first one would be, because we're in this season of tax breaks, right? Can you maybe talk about or give us some nuggets about, tax breaks that are available for small business owners?
Yes. So congratulations if you are a small business right now, because you have unlocked one of the ways that you can get some benefits and relief on your taxes. But I gotta say, I don't hear people talk about this enough. It's a double-edged sword. So you gotta remember, right? You're making a certain amount of money in your business, right? And that's gonna be your business revenue, but also your personal income for most of us. If you have a business that's more of a pass-through entity, like a sole proprietorship or something like that, or even an LLC, that's going to be a pass-through entity. So eventually, all the money that you make in your taxes is going to hit that personal tax return eventually. And so when we think of tax breaks, a lot of times people are just like, yay, free money. And I feel you. But you also want to think about the fact that you are reducing the amount of money that you're telling people that you make. And that could be a bad thing depending on what you want. So when we're trying to save money because we don't want to pay taxes, the tax breaks are awesome. But what happens when you try to go get an apartment and they say, oh no, you don't make enough? Or what happens when you try to go get a house and they're saying like, your business doesn't seem to make enough money? We both know that it makes enough money because we know how this works. However, it's not looking like that on paper. So I always like to preface the tax conversation with strategy. You have to be thinking about, what is the game plan here? What is it that you want? Is it your season of saving where, okay, I'm about to go look at this tax report and figure out, how do I take every tax break possible so that I can reduce the amount of money that I owe in taxes? Or is this a season of gathering assets? Are you trying to get a new this and a new that? Are you trying to purchase property and they're going to have to look at how much money you made in your business? Because that is a very, very different thing. Does that make sense?
It does. And so thank you for those nuggets and gems. But, I was thinking, as you were talking about, we think about our personal credit, but compared to our business credit, like, how are we able to build that business credit, say, in these economic times that we're in?
Yeah, so I know we do not have a lot of time today. You guys see me see my name, Tasha. You can find me at gottastay.com. If you have more questions, if you want to get into like, okay, but what are those business tax breaks for real? But as we transition into talking about business credit, I gotta tell you, when you start thinking about business credit, remember, they're not just giving you money. You're going to have to pay it back, okay? So they're going to give you the money, and then you're going to have to run that money back. A lot of times people are like, I can't wait to be able to get business credit. It's like, baby, how much has your business made this month? Because you're going to have to pay that money back. So when you're thinking about business credit, I'm going to give you the abbreviated version, okay? There are 4 things that you need to do. And the first thing is to establish credibility. Now, the first thing I'm telling you is a footnote, because there's actually 9 steps to establishing business credibility before you can actually go and start asking people for credit, right? So when people come into your life and they, on day 1, they don't just say, excuse me, can I borrow money? No, like, they have to establish a track record first. Once they've demonstrated that they have integrity, that you can trust them, you know where they live, then you're like, all right, I can loan this person some money. Step 1 is establishing the credibility, right? Step 2 is you're going to go to a site called nav.com. That's NAV.com. And you're just going to pull your business credit report. Just like you have a personal credit report, you have a business credit report as well. And before you start doing anything else, you just want to see, what does it say about you? Does it say anything about you? How is your business credit looking? That's step 2. Step 3, once you have pulled your business credit report and you see what's on it, then you want to start setting up your vendor accounts. The vendor accounts are going to be things like, you have a Wells Fargo account, an Amazon Net 50 account, different accounts that you're going to put on your business credit report, and you're going to start using these accounts to start demonstrating that your business has purchase power.
Okay.
All right. So step 3, setting up those vendor accounts. And this is very important. You want to have 3 to 5 of those. Okay. Not 1, not 2, but 3 to 5. Don't go crazy. And then finally, this is the 4th step. You want to make sure that you are establishing those credit accounts in a revolving manner. Okay. It's a revolving credit account. Not like just a line of credit or something like that, but a revolving credit account. Again, you want to demonstrate that you can buy something, pay it off, buy something, pay it off. These are the things that are going to help to establish you and your business as credit worthy. And then you'll be able to take out those line of credits when you need them. So those are the 4 steps that I help my clients use to acquire business credit.
I absolutely love those steps, Ms. Kennard. Thank you so much for sharing that. So I was thinking about some of our newest business partners that may be within Tava, or maybe some of us that's been in a while, and maybe we're looking for some new ideas. Could you recommend or maybe tell us what you feel would be the best app for accounting purposes?
I sure can. So the best app for beginners, right, who are just starting out with, looking at their business accounting, I'm going to go with the Wave app, Wave Accounting. All right. There's also an accounting app called Xero. So that's Xero. I would recommend that you look into both of those and figure out which one is the best for your business. But I actually have a little trick for beginner business owners in that you don't really need a whole lot of app this and app that. But what you do need is to separate your bank accounts. When you keep your bank account separate, that's the best accounting that you could do for your business starting out. You have an account that's for your personal money that you might make through a job, and then just have an account that is for your business money, where whenever you make business money, it goes into that specific account. You have a credit card for your personal stuff. Do not use it for your business stuff. Just get another credit card. Even if you don't have a business credit card yet, it could just be a different regular credit card, but you only use it for business. Now everything is separate. If you want to know what those numbers look like, you just go into the business bank account and it's going to tell you everything. If you want to know how much you've been spending, you just go into the business credit account and it tells you everything. It's going to be the easiest type of accounting as you start off. And then, once you start growing and things start getting a little bit more complicated, you can move to the Wave app or to the Xero app. And then, you're level 3, you're going to level it up from there. So you always think about, what level am I on? And here's the thing, when you try to start going for the level that you're not at, it's going to overcomplicate things and a lot of times set you back. If you're not ready for Wave, you're going to get on there and be like, I don't know how to do all this thing. You're not going to think about accounting again for 2 years.
Well, listen, you have definitely continued to, make it plain that we can really understand. I mean, I'm taking some notes myself, and you mentioned even as far as when you're said keeping the money separate, to make sure even if you don't have a different business credit card yet, y'all know we got our Tava credit card, so you could definitely keep those money separate and just have all that money deposited into your Tava account where you can use that credit card. So that's definitely a gem as well. So here's another question though, Ms. Kennard. And so I'm sure many of you guys that are watching, you're in the comments, y'all come on and continue to show some love. But when I think about small business owners, we always trying to use other people's money, right? So what about some grants though and loans? Are there some, or is there a best way that you can suggest we recommend going about that?
So I don't specifically focus on loans, but I do have a word of encouragement that I want to share, because one of my business partners, he focuses on helping small businesses get loans and grants. And so in my session with him, one of the things that I asked was like, how do you know that your business is, worthy of getting a grant. And I think the biggest thing that I want to leave you with is that if you have an idea and you know who you want to support, most of us as entrepreneurs, we are always thinking about how do we help and support the community? How does this, whatever I'm doing, how does it add value? Especially when we're talking about Black women. A lot of times we're not just thinking about how to make the money. We're thinking about how does it also make dollars and cents, right? How does that make sense for us, our families, our communities? And when you think like that, the grant dollars are there. And so Google is your best friend, but I just don't want you, just don't count yourself out. If you have a business and you have a business idea and you have an idea for how it's going to impact people, go to Google and just start typing in, looking for grants and resources for X, Y, and Z and see what comes up. The biggest thing that I want to tell you to do is just go after it. Don't let it be like something that you wrote on your in your notebook, but you don't come back to, because the money is there. But a lot of people are just sitting on their, hands and they're not going after it. So I encourage you, go after it. Your idea is worthy of it.
Absolutely. And that's one thing too, I want to say, go after it, because I do understand like the application process of the grants could really be discouraging, or, people won't really put in the time to make sure they have all their documents in place. So again, there's money out there for small business owners. You're right, to our Facebook user that commented and posting that. So Ms. Kennard, for people that are, again, wanting to connect with you because of what you're sharing and how they can maybe get plugged in and how they can, allow you to assist them to be better managers within their business, how can they connect with you and how can they reach out to you?
So first of all, I am here to help people build wealth. A lot of people are making money. We've gotten to a place where we can start making money, but I can tell you right now, not a lot of people are keeping it. Even 50% of six-figure owners are still living paycheck to paycheck, and I say not on my watch. So I specifically have two different programs, one for people who make under $50,000 a year and one for people who make over $50,000 a year. And if you just want to be connected, you could go over to Instagram and follow me at Goddess Day HQ. That's GODESTEHQ. You can follow me over there on Instagram just so we could be connected. I would really love to hang out with you. And then you can catch me on my website, goddessday.com, GODESTE.com. I have some free goodies over there. I have my 6-figure toolkit. I highly, highly recommend that you go over there and check it out. It's very valuable. But if you want more information about the business credit, I do have a 1-pager for that. So just head over to Instagram and DM me and I'll send it to you.
I'm super excited that you came to share. I was trying to check the comments if anybody have any specific questions while we have our expert on the live with us right now, because again, today's Wealth Building Wednesday was really focusing in on the money side of life. And the fact that we have Miss LaTosha Kennard that has decided to, and we want to thank you for your time and we honor you, because I'm sure you're just as busy in this time of year, continue to help people generate that wealth and make sure those monies are moving where they're supposed to. So we're so humbled for you being here. I just wanted to make sure if there was any questions, if y'all wanted to drop the questions where we can try to get those answered. But let me just ask you, what is maybe one of the most frequently asked questions for you in business that may be something that you could share to help us all as small business owners?
Yeah, I would say the biggest question, I got an idea, but let me just check real quick. Okay, so pin the information in the chat. I will do that, Bridget. One of the questions that people ask all the time is like, what do I do next, right? Do I pay off my debt? Do I start investing? Do I, help my kids with their loans? Like, what is it? What am I supposed to do with the money that I have on hand? And the biggest advice that I give people, because if I can't look at your financial situation, it's impossible to be able to give an answer like that. But there are two things that I do want to let you guys know. Number one, people budget for their spending, but they often don't budget for their saving and their investing. If you look at people's budgets, a lot of times this money all going out, 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 out. What I want to encourage you to do is not just plan for the money that you're giving to other people, the money that you're putting into other people's bank registers in their bank accounts. I want you to be intentional about planning to put money into your bank account. All right. So your saving and your investment should absolutely be a line item on your budget. The other thing I want to encourage you to remember is that your budget should be as specific and unique as you are. Everybody has their own budget fingerprint. Everybody is different. You have your own personality, your own lifestyle, your own way that your brain works. And one of the things that we offer is the budget style quiz, because what people don't understand is that when you try to budget like the next person, it's gonna fail. When you try to pretend like you're gonna cut out that Starbucks coffee, but you ain't never not had coffee a day in your life, that's not gonna work. If you try to act like you're gonna go from spending $700 a month on dining out to being good and spending $200 a month on eating out, that's unrealistic. So you have to be real with yourself. You have to create a budget that's going to work for you. And if you do go over to our website, we have the budget style quiz, and it will give you a full breakdown based on your personality and your lifestyle, what type of budget is going to have you be most successful. And I really do recommend it, because the answer to almost every budget is going to be, the answer to every question is going to be to start with the budget almost. So.
Absolutely. Well, listen, for those of you that are in the chat, can y'all come on and show some love, get some fire, some hearts, because we definitely want to honor and thank our financial expert, I would say, allowing us to continue to be reminded about these gems as it relates to the money side of life. So Miss Latasha Kennard, on behalf of Tava Nation, we just want to tell you thank you for your time. Thank you again for pouring into us. And can you once again share your contact information of how people can reach out to you?
I sure will. So first, I just want to really thank you for having me. It was so much fun being here with your community. I see y'all taking notes in the chat. Like, I really appreciate it when I come into communities and people are on their stuff. I love that so much for y'all. Like, that really does something to me. It really gets the energy going. So I am Tasha K with Goddess Stay, and you can find me over on Instagram at Goddess Stay HQ, GODESTEHQ. I would love to hang out with you guys. You can also find me on my website, where you can check out our six-figure toolkit. You can also check out our budget style quiz. All of it is free. And you can check that out at goddessstay.com, GODESTE.com. If somebody could put that in the chat for me, GODESTE.com and Goddess Stay HQ, GODESTEHQ. Thank you guys so much. It was such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. We appreciate you so much, and we appreciate the information that you share. I remember my coach saying, it's not what people tell you, it's what they don't tell you that can hurt you. And the fact that you share some of those free gems with us today, I'm so excited that we'll be able to immediately apply those things as small business owners, as entrepreneurs, as CEOs, as whatever we need ourselves to be in this season of life. So thank you for being a part of Wealth Building Wednesday. We love you, sis.
My pleasure.
Again, guys, Tava Nation, what a time we've had. It is so exciting to be a part of wealth of information, because it is Wealth Building Winning Wednesdays, I would say. Y'all remember today's exclusive announcement that was dropped as it relates to our very first virtual vision board party. It's going down this Saturday, January the 7th. It's going to be hosted by our co-CEO and founder, Miss Shantae Lloyd. So grab your magazines, grab your pens, grab your boards, everything, your scissors, your glue sticks, whatever you need to make it a fun time. Invite some people over, have a whole vision board party as we go virtual and show the world how it can truly be done. Because again, falling in love with yourself again will be a global international movement that we are going to be encouraging people to fall in love with themselves again. So as it relates to the money side of life, I'm going to leave you all with this. Like, we got to really be in tune of making it, keeping it, and multiplying it. So I've been excited about serving as today's host. Y'all already know who it is. Miss Jazzy, y'all, is in the building. We love you. Until next time, y'all have a great rest of your Wealth Building Wednesday. Gotta top it like you now, give life. 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 Gotta top it like you now, give life.
a.m. New multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Yeah. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you got a type of lifestyle, give life. 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 The go type of lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Type of lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the a.m. New multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation.